So some of the money came out of that. So it's not like they gave her $500,000. She sit down with it. She used the money for things. You understand what I'm saying? The money was spent on other things than just the child and herself. Okay, when the child's school fee was to be paid, people was asking, where is the money that Nicki Minaj gave you? By that time, that girl is building on a room for her and her daughter. She's being productive. She's building somewhere, and she has proof of that she's building. She's spending her money to make sure her daughter is secure. Because one thing about when a person passed away, everybody are gonna come in and say, me I go help, me I go help, me I go do this, me I go do young. You go say, oh, these people young, them them don't know what they might do, so nobody give them no money. That was a narrative that was pushed. Now the little girl come out and say, all right then, CPR collect all this money in the name of Niah. Cause we're not gonna act like say we don't know how charity run. If you bling a come over here and say, I'm going to run a charity because something happened to Millie and me I run a charity for Millie. Everybody who gave the money expect that money to go to Millie. Am I correct? So when everybody sit down and say the money is going to Niah's child, and when the money did not go months after people asking, the girl said, okay, here what? We don't want no problems. There is a guy who is selling a Pro Box and he's giving it to me for a special deal. $900,000. Give me the $900,000 so I can purchase that. I can use the car to carry the picnic go to school. I can use the car to run taxi. So it's basically I'm starting a business. They took that and they went left with that. Oh, she only want money to do this. That. All right, cool. The girl said, okay, forget about that. Because I even encourage her. Don't ask nobody for no more money. Stop it. Whenever you need money for the child to go to school, I will try to find the necessary platform who can help. And I did so. I asked Scrub, I said, can you collect money for this child so she can go to school? And that's what she did. The baby mother is not what people making her out to be. And a big grown woman, well, and a second grown people, who must stop it because this is a young girl who is trying. Remember, say, Niah used to take care of the child. So the fact that Niah is not here and she's, asking CPR for some of the money, oh my God, he collect over 9 million Jamaican dollar. So if the funeral is 1.5 million and the picnic and him give the girl 500,000, that's only 2 million. So that is the reason why people are talking about this money. No, me don't know nothing about the funeral.
Hold on, Millie, just a question to interject, because this is what I heard the baby mother said on a live earlier today. She said that she haven't received no money. Them tell her to forget the documents to open the account, and she not received not even 1 cent. So
no, hear what she said. The money she's talking about that she hasn't received.
Later.
When they said, did she receive the money? That was from January.
File paper.
Listen, that money was the money that was supposed to go to the account. Because remember, when he gave her that, listen, he never give her 500,000 at once,
Hurry up and done.
Right, he give her a little bit. Let me just answer what she said. He give her a little bit of things. But she was talking about the money to go in the account. Because remember, he was supposed to give her 200,000. He was supposed to give her $2 million, but the rest didn't go in the account. That's what she was saying.
All right, let me say this quickly. This morning I was on a live with one Kevin and the dad, right? So man from the funeral home that works at a funeral home, he came on and he was saying no funeral home is going to do that, but the money being paid. And
we're looking at the full picture. And I think there's some unfairness going on. Right?
Just 13 please.
When you look at it, son, I'm going to say this publicly. This man has a mother and a father. He died, right? And how Jamaica work is that once he dies, he goes into the mother and the father's care, right? No. CPR collected the money. All of this is going back to the money that CPR collected. From CPR collected that money. If I were CPR, I'm sorry to say, I would not collect that money. Anytime you have somebody dying, whether it's death,
Me try to tell him.
me tell him, Miss Blinger, if I knew him, I would have told him not to collect the money.
Me try to tell him, no listen. Me tell him, tell this now go look good. Me tell him.
He should have collected the money, but he should have exercised the business wisdom to make sure that however he's dispersing the funds, there's some kind of account for it so people don't mix up his name. I've helped people on my platform before, and when people say to me, can you collect? I said, you won't get me be the middleman. My platform is to air the story, get the help. You you contact the person directly, because I'm not going to mix me.
But tell him, say, do him a do and let it go. He's not listening. We didn't know this never happened. He didn't know that this never happened.
You cannot watch what you see at the media. Some of these family members, there's always three sides to a story. Some of them will come and they will bawl and they will even lie. I don't know who is lying, I don't know them. But as a person who's seen Niah and me join him and everything, we can tell you this. Don't be quick to jump to believe what you hear, whether mother, father, sister, brother said. There is a disconnect in all of this. Because if somebody dies and you're telling me that you want to put them down, why is there a big fracas from the beginning, from the man dead till now? There is this big disturbance. People talk about CPR. Yes, he collected the money. That's just the money, right? People are not looking at the bigger issue. Right, the whole thing. Where was this? There is this cloud over the thing from the beginning. Let me, and I don't think people are being fair. One, if I was CPR, friend, cousin, whatever, would I tell him don't collect no dead left money? Two things got problem in a money: asset and money when somebody dies. The two things will cause problem. Would I tell him not collect it? Fine, you collect the money. You have to be transparent. I'm gonna be fair to him. He should be transparent.
Tell him,
as the money went collect, because everything that is going on, even if he used the money, come out and say you one thing. Come out and say you use it, whatever. So you collect 10,000 US, brother, I collect 10,000, make it this, make it that.
Exactly.
But everything went wrong with CPR and the family the minute he decided not to give them the money. Because what they wanted him to do was to collect the money and give it to them, which is what caused the rift as it relates to the money. Now, once he decided not to give it to them, he should have told himself this: I'm going to disclose everything that the money is used for, because they are going to come for him. Whether they are going to lie, whether they are going to fabricate, whatever. Yes.
This not done. It don't ever start.
No. So let me tell you what I'm never telling you without being without me now pick side, because the mother is.
You remember one time me I said when me I said CPR, collect the money and just give to the people them. Tell the people them how much you collect. You never remember?
He should. All right. So he went wrong there, but look at this now. Me noticed that the mother was more concerned about the burial, and other people concerned about the asset. I mean, I call her name. But if you don't really look into the story, all of this go back to when I have. No, remember, if CPR, me not judge nobody, I don't know him. Me not tell him, point blank period, come out and disclose. Come in upon his life and me give family everything, when the guy dead. Come in feel, at first me feel somebody dead, I mean not know them. See? And to tell you the truth, this is very messy. Whosoever, there is some negativity in this. Somebody have pushed this fire. We don't need to push. People got talk about the mother come to the funeral and CPR. Remember they threatened him. Remember CPR and the family fall out. Please to note that, because you give them the money, or they feel saying they have the money, or whatever. And people know how people go over money. Me, personally, whether I'm there or not, I would not go. Because they're obviously against it, because give them the money. Right? So this goes back. All of this is not about the funeral, Niah, or anything. It's about the money that he collected for Niah. That is what this is all about. And people need to stop with, a funeral. No funeral home in Jamaica, I don't care who you are, is going to release that fantangulous, them develop a word, funeral with money being owed. None, no matter who you be. So the money was paid, and whosoever paid, and that no need to come out to. The man dead. What? I don't even know all of that. The only thing where them want, where people are defend, and from morning to them, if you start playing hypocrite and start beat behind the bush about who money this and data, the only thing people really want to know in Jamaica, which is how Jamaica people stay, is where the money where they will contribute to Niah debt and him data. That is what people want to know. And they will fabricate and develop all sort of story and Nancy, because that don't make no sense. Look at the man funeral. No funeral home is going to give you that and you owe them 700, 900,000. Weird.
But wait a minute, can I say something? And the collecting of the money before we go any further. Alright,
wait.
so
Yeah, can I say something? Hold on. What if the money is being paid, but they try to collect extra money by saying it's not being paid? Do you understand what I'm saying? What if the money was, all the balance was already paid, and they're trying to say, okay, I don't know, I'm just saying, what is CPR and the, we call it the funeral home?
HOD, let me answer you. You're so perfect. There's a thing in Jamaica where they go to the parlor. Where if you have insurance money, they send money. People send money over money family collect. That is also a possibility. Jamaican people, let's have it up.
Because remember, Jamaican people is crafty like that.
I saw them do when people dead. It is a fact.
What if that money was paid, but they're trying to scam and get 900 to say that it was not paid? So when they didn't receive the money, then they released the body. But maybe because they're saying, oh, we never get the money. You know what? It's already been paid. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, Jamaican people is crafty. Remember, we've been with Jamaican people.
Come on, people. No, come.
You have to be smart. Remember, the money, maybe the full balance was paid, but they said, you know what? Let me put a little scan and see if we can get an extra 900. You know what I mean? It's
Come here, HOD. Listen to me. It is alleged that Danny said
Yeah.
them their funeral and the people them in the parlor.
Yeah.
Danny said. No, it's not alleged. Danny said them their funeral yesterday and the people them in the parlor say the money, all of the money was not paid. That's what Danny said. Little while, Aramid said. Oh, which one said, people?
I think it was Meg that says it.
Meg or Danny, one of them said. Meg said.
Was it
Danny
Danny?
said when she was there at the funeral home, the people them say them not letting go the body because the money
was owed.
Yes, right.
Danny said that, right? This is no alleged nothing yes so. So me said to the person who said, so look here. If the money there owe and there's something they wanna do. She said, like them never aware of all of that and this and the third, but Meg now go say, she tell them say, tomorrow, Monday, they will be receiving the rest of funds. Why would bring on the family member along can go to? Why would Danny tell that lady?
But maybe they're trying to scam them. Maybe, as I've said again, maybe the full money was being paid. But maybe they're trying to scam them to say, oh, you know what? Oh, just tell them that we need balance of 900 grand. You know what I mean? But maybe it was really being paid.
Hold on again. Hold on again. Meg said, and another problem may cause.
Yeah.
Meg said, Niah mother call her. People here, what Meg said, a Meg or Danny said, people, one of them said, Niah mother call them.
Meg said she got a call and the person on the phone lines identified herself as Shernette.
Yes, and say, hold on there. Maybe this whole thing is a scam. All right.
That's why I think.
So Meg said, Niah mother call and tell her that there's an outstanding balance on the bill that did not pay. And Meg told the funeral home.
Supporters, it's Island Gal from town, and this upload is packed with people's business. Now, people, we know of the story of Niah, his passing right before the eyes of many on his TikTok platform. Now, supporters, this here courthouse drama, Miss Bling, the host, is revealing a lot. Now, please let me know what you think. Do you believe that, that they are trying to reap more out of this event, out of this tragic event? Do you believe that the monies were paid and the mother has decided to try to get something out of those honest-hearted persons who are willing to contribute? Where is CPR at this time to respond to certain claims and come with his receipts? Let me know what you think in the comments. Big up yourself, Miss Bling, for this one. It's Island Girl from town. Like, share, comment on this case, my people. And don't forget to work hard and stay humble.
Guys, when you have a funeral home, give them on a word and them let go the body.
No, that never happen, Blinger. Just
No, maybe it can happen. Wait.
Maybe learn today that when you own funeral home, child, you give them a word that they're gonna get paid Monday and they release the body.
No, but hold it. No, very good.
Nothing can hold in Jamaica. That's a whole lie.
No, but wait. Bear in mind.
No funeral home in Jamaica now.
No, hold on. Bear in mind.
No, because I say something. Hold on, let me just want to say something. Good afternoon.
How much was the balance? Me just want to ask how much was the balance?
900K.
There is no funeral home we are going to make the
Okay.
for them.
Thank you.
Wait, bear in mind. What is the funeral home? Listen, bear in mind.
Some people are saying they will. The
Yes,
people in the chat are saying they will come up. Send a request and come to the
Just no funeral home in Jamaica not allow nobody to go on a church or if until money. No funeral home will not do it.
Yeah, one at a time.
All right, God bless.
All right.
In 2009, God bless. In 2009, my mother died, and a $20,000 then called me and tell me, say, me owe $20,000 on the body, and like it was after 4 this Saturday, my mother went go bury this Sunday. If me not bring him at if me not bring him 20,000, me can't get the body. So me said $20,000, me no can't wait till like in the week. And so they said no, the $20,000 have to pay by 6 o'clock. And me when me look back and me paper them and go back for all of my receipt them and carry back got it and me add up all of everything, me go back and show them and say me not owe them none.
Yeah,
so the body now let nobody none at all. I lie them.
But bear in mind, it's a high profile funeral. So maybe the funeral home.
And that's too much.
Yes.
That's a lie.
That's why it's a high profile funeral.
Let me ask a question.
Funeral, and they're watching it. Maybe the funeral home is
what I said.
they're listening and they're trusting. Yes, it can happen.
But it don't make no sense, because if the money not be here tomorrow,
but it's a high.
the body.
But hold on, maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe the money was already painful. It's a scam.
It is a scam.
900,000.
It's a scam.
900,000.
Who ordered this scam? Let me tell you something.
It could be Niah's mother. It could be CPR involved with the funeral home. You can't trust people in Jamaica.
No, but
Sorry.
you have a
Oh, you know that CPR pay for the funeral home.
Me tell you that.
You got a receipt. If you can't prove receipt,
Niah mother come out and clear the air because two guys with the alive. After the same thing with them 2 girls that come from Bling Alive and say. But who am money and kind of bullshit and the woman have to go over the pan live and clear the air.
Well, listen, how many mother in Jamaica rob their daughters and their son? What are you trying to say? You can't just live in Jamaica.
Hey, Joe, you know what I think happened? Somebody watch the live and see everything that's going on, and they just make up a story. They have them woman for call and say them are the mother and do whatever, because this not make no sense.
It makes sense.
Because tomorrow, when the lady says she not paying her money tomorrow, are they going to dig up the body and put it in a
No, because the money is being paid already.
Exactly.
You don't understand.
It's an outside person doing all of this. Because they have been didn't follow in the story.
Yes, and the funeral home did
It's nobody far. It's nobody far. It's
Right under them was the person there.
obviously, you know that their grievance carrying from the other side to the mother side. So obviously somebody from the other side can come up.
Yeah,
This is what they said on the line. The father wanted was to step in and the mother shook the father aside. Right? So that was what the baby mother said. I heard the baby mother said it on the live over there. And I should have screen recorded, you know. And this lady, this white lady said she have receipt. And she's gonna send it to Scrub inbox in her Instagram.
That receipt don't make no sense. Because
So she have
the
receipt
money was
that
paid or not.
the money don't pay.
They don't make no sense.
When she get them a receipt from? And it was CPR and the mother went to the funeral.
A make up story that don't make no sense.
Copy your baby. Copy your baby.
Mischievous, the woman talking to the ground. Say, listen, me a one
Conversation, Miss Bling.
feed the whole
Anybody can make conversation and say
funeral. So I wanna go to KFC, I wanna go wherever.
You know why that can happen as well? Remember said them watching the story on the social media. See that they're dragging down everybody.
Danny,
It can be anybody.
hold on. So Danny, how you say you did there the funeral home, Danny? Me know you in the comment section. Danny, you did really there no funeral home? Danny, where you there now? Can you come up and show me with your husband? You come back yesterday or today you come home? Laverne from Seaview, who that? Danny, how you say you did? Danny, tell me something goody. You say you did there the funeral home.
All right, somebody asked
She's in Jamaica.
how they get
Okay.
big number.
Them say she's in Jamaica. Fine. So Danny, answer me one question, goody. You know, something I'm gonna lie. When me used to be in Jamaica, you know, I really family members and so them kind of let in right there. So bring them, make them. No, I really family members. Me know them let in.
Exactly, she couldn't go in there to go hear that either.
No, me don't know.
Well, I know. Somebody asked me how they get make number. Let me tell you something, people.
What we think?
My mother got foreign. Hold on, my mother got foreign and her own cousin scam her. Listen to me, people. Stop act naive and stupid. And dumb.
Exactly. Thank you.
My mother got foreign and his own cousin, when knows that she come from foreign, set her up, say thank you or something like that, and take her money. So people,
And then
stop
mother lay
acting
alongside of the woman
naive and
and do-
dumb.
Exactly.
Well, I know when me talk, I go don't talk. We Jamaica no one admit the fly in our culture. Here, there is a culture of dishonesty. There's a culture of scamming. Then there's a culture of, especially in time like this when there's a funeral going on and people are emotional. So stop acting naive and stop acting like it is so oblivious or it is so unlikely for it to happen. It is likely that anybody can do this. Money, the love of money is the root of all evil. People will Miss Blinger, people if it's people don't make no.
No, me no, I have to tell them.
Family members, I give the number. Somebody will know our number. Anybody can call them to be who they're not. That's how
Tell them family know all the people them stay my love. Your own killer. Family know this.
Miss Blinger, you need to go up and make page. Go up and make page and look how they can make page. Make all of the TikTok of them we analyze. On our page. No, this like shall follow up them something there. You understand what I say?
But me have the me glad make
Make
no
page don't look right, you know. Make page don't look right.
You're there.
Busted over there, Niah over there, Mr. Ansem over there, all of them over there.
Maybe she doesn't like the culture. It doesn't.
You there? The dead culture, miss?
It could be.
You there?
Maybe she's a TikToker. Maybe she's a gifter. I don't know.
You like to explain it to those who are joining? We make a material talk. So I can show you. No, but I should have seen. What does it say, Jeff?
I'm gonna tell them that somebody there.
Oh, this is just.
People come like to don't realize what.
This is somebody stand up at Jamaica.
Cost 1.5. When I say that the funeral they cost about that or more. Somehow no bury people for 20 how long. I know that for funeral now cost no 230,000 again. The biggest package that is basic is 1 million.
People to live than to die. That's facts.
So I know people say the funeral no cost so much. But we know. Someone would have fine for 10, 20 years. I know so Jamaica go. Enough money to bury people that way there. The man bury so different. That of course the money spent. You can't owe funeral Paul and body and they release a funeral like that. You know business you owe. No go so.
Yeah, asking if you talk and come down, please. Because I know one of the people that will come for me.
Thank you. Funeral, everything pay up. And me bury my mother two years ago. Me bury my mother, and me pay $750,000 2.5 years ago for bury my mother, and she not get nothing like what Niah get. So the money we pay for them glass casket and them something there, me couldn't put my mother in a glass casket because first thing she a big woman, and the amount of money we have to do it and chariot. Because you have to pay for the chariot, there's something where you see a dry him, you have to pay for that, you have to pay for the lemon.
You know, I couldn't never hear when Danny says CPR goes, you never hear that?
CPR pay the whole of the money, Miss Blinger, that I come to tell you, and them don't owe not even 50 cents. Don't make nobody put in on a problem, no money, the father, my don't, them mother, I'm cry today. I cry to the no say, and when you listen and you put 2 and 2 together, you can see say it's not like the people them a tell. Because him a go collect the money and that's why I'm put up. You don't notice him all a bill house for the little youth and for the little youth. Him son grave. So how this come about now? If 700,000 pay would have the father have to pay him too wicked.
Decide and dictate how someone should mourn. That's one thing.
When nobody not talk about
hold a second, Miss, because you did have money. Miss, hold a second. You did have the floor for a hot minute. Just a minute, quickly, so I'm saying and then get back. With the father, guys, he did say at a certain point that they don't need to collect anything for his funeral, for his son's funeral. Whatever they are collecting, they must go to the little girl because he wants to pay for his son's funeral. But should not come to the funeral, and she wants her son to be buried in wherever they live. And there was no.
Meg came to Jamaica. I am in contact with Meg. I spoke to her. She came to my house. I don't want to say much because I don't want. But
because what? They must say CPR thief some money. So say
no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
CPR name.
No, ma'am. No, Miss Blinger. No, Miss Blinger. If you're calling in private, I can give you the information. I don't want to give nothing on the air. But the money was being paid, Miss Blinger.
All right. So Queenie, let me ask you something.
Yes, ma'am.
Why Meg come on the live this morning? Come tell me, say. Listen to me good enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Meg tell me this man not much long say. She get a call say from Musi the mother say money was owed and she tell the funeral home say tomorrow they will receive the rest of money. That's why them let go the body. So what is what you are saying now?
Because it's a scam.
What is a scam?
That's a scam. They are scamming the lady.
Who a scam Meg?
Miss Blinger don't want to give out much information. Miss, they are scamming the lady. It's a scam.
The funeral home a scam Meg?
I don't know who is doing this scamming, Miss Blinger. I don't want to give out Miss Blinger. I don't want to get myself in trouble. I am living way. Miss Blinger, I am living way in Clarendon. I'm from Clarendon. Meg was at my house. Miss Blinger, I don't want to. Miss Blinger.
Miss,
I am watching this thing from two. Yes.
All right, darling. Here what you gonna do?
I am watching this thing from two.
Listen, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, me I give her the mic.
Yes.
All right. Here what you gonna do, mommy?
Yes.
Me I gonna follow each other. I may send them a number.
Yes.
You
Thank
can
you.
send whatever. Listen, you can send whatever to me. I'm gonna send it over to Miss Blinger. Oh, here?
Yes, call. Meg, this see the call. She
Yeah.
was led to believe.
And she don't know how
that in truth, and in fact, there was a balance owing. You understand? So as a result, she would have been wondering, what the heck? How can this be owed when we know it was cleared up? And that is why she says she not send the money unless she gets full confirmation from the funeral because she's not stupid.
She not send the money, so that's a good thing. And it's just we have that conversation in our ganja because this also help.
It brings about a lot of clarity.
Who should I follow? Who should I follow? I'm not seeing
Fresh.
I want to ask. Let's see the other day, my stepfather bury. If you not get put in the whole money at the funeral, them not release nobody.
Follow Preps
Follow me. Yeah, you can't jump off and make me see them.
People who are coming in your box, them to have respect of them bomber clock background. Only disrespectful.
That's truth, Lexi.
You understand? Only can't come.
Towards the Danny spend a lot of money for give CPR. And she upset because let me tell her, she used to give Niah. May I tell her she used to give Niah like wicked as you can see her badge. You see me? And Niah passed away and CPR reach out to her and say blah blah blah, money to help do this and that, and she do a lot. That's all me can say. She do a lot and she very upset because me and her go at the funeral yesterday and we not get to see CPR. CPR said he was coming at the funeral. We not get to see CPR no show up at the funeral none at all. So all who say CPR did at the funeral, CPR never did at the funeral. Probably some persons in here might know me because I did live and a lot of people did on my live. CPR wasn't at the funeral. And my wife spent a lot of money and she just upset because she
Skip it, them say, I don't know if I should skip it.
Yeah, say what? She would say what?
I must have fear of him life or something, but see, that's why I'm not come.
Yeah, but a lot of people in the commenters say CPR come at the funeral and CPR tell us that he's gonna be there. You see me, and him not show up. You see me, so when Danny overheard the convo, I say something about the casket cannot move because some money have not paid as yet. She feel upset. You get me, cause when she realized she put in a lot of money in all that and she overheard that, she feel upset. That's all me have to say, because I not mix up. I'm there, I watch a long time and I listen to everything, but believe me, it honestly, I got to talk the facts. It come like say CPR use up the money or some of it, or give it to them and them use it up, and some scamming business are going. That's all.
Skip, me can ask you one question. Was she the one that called Meg, told Meg the balance?
Who was the one? Who, Danny, wife?
We're asking if Danny was the one called Meg and told Meg the balance.
No, she not even have.
All right, because this is the only way it look. To be honest, this is the only way it look. To me, I feel like Danny confirmed to somebody that the money was owed and they to get back our money that sent to CPR because it's so that.
They tell us that if $1 they needed, they would have just call my phone. They would have called my phone. You understand? Because any expense need, call me. So now look how bad I come talk when them send TikTok money. We're not dealing with TikTok money, people. Go around with me. Because I was at the funeral and then Pops YG was there. Someone tell Pops YG for coming out. You understand? So Niah friendly with them people. Niah really come out.
I hope all these people can find the same energy when the school fees are.
I'm sure so we're not even one of bad vibes. Even both of them come at the funeral. I would not show them the bad vibes people. Because we said that wasn't the time and the place.
I don't want to bring
this place. People give us some man. People are fought there too. So they come out people. I'm just people that like them like people.
With the mother
People like me or people that like the thing about people.
But look here now.
Don't say we can see if you are thinking of.
The deep woman.
Because the market has given the mask. Other people, the people.
Oh, she talk